What's up, YouTube family? Starting Independence Day off right with a new video. And I'm about to drop some proof that was published July 2nd, 2019 that proves that the government uses and abuses secret surveillance program to target and harass individuals, not just criminals. Now, this was published by NBC7 in San Diego. That's the city that I currently reside in. You may not get this news, so I'm gonna be the mouthpiece for you. So let's prove all these videos that I've been dropping, let's prove that they're the truth. Now, according to this article that was published just a day ago, because today is July 3rd, this was published July 2nd, 2019. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this article and then I'm gonna play the video. Now check this out. This is what the dossier looked like. They got your name, your date of birth, where you're from, who you're associated with, alert placed, yes, right? So we're getting a little bit of insight, man, thanks to NBC7. So now let's check this out. Let me read a little bit of this article. NBC7 Investigates reported the discovery of a secret government surveillance program carried out at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. Documents confirm that agents created a watch list and a database to monitor and collect information on 59 individuals targeted to the migrant caravan, including 10 journalists and 3 attorneys. Now look here, it says agents created a watch list and a database just to monitor 59 individuals. So that tells you the resource, the time, and the planning that they put in to harassing and targeting individuals who aren't even committing the crime. The surveillance appears to have been conducted by a binational law enforcement operation of U.S. and Mexican authorities called the Operation Against Smugglers Initiative on Safety and Security, or OASIS, according to a logo emblazoned on the database documents. Look, they created a whole entire logo. They created a database, a watch list, a unit, and a logo for 59 people, right? That's what they did. Who? Agents from CBP, Immigration and Custom Enforcement, ICE, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, the San Diego sector of the U.S. Border Patrol, and the FBI were involved in the surveillance program. So once again, this is an article from NBC7 that confirms everything that I've been saying. Homeland Security, FBI, ICE, Border Patrol, all in on the secret surveillance program, according to a Homeland Security source that shared the documents with NBC7 back in March. Now I'm gonna let you hear the video.
Aid workers. Amnesty International has issued a new report accusing the U.S. and Mexico of harassment and intimidation that includes people who were targeted in a controversial surveillance program uncovered by NBC7 Investigates earlier this year. Mari Payton is here with details. Mari.
Well, Mark, today the humanitarian rights organization unveiled their findings, crediting past NBC7 Investigate stories. Their report is called Saving Lives is Not a Crime, and in it, researchers say the U.S. government is misusing a law in order to harass journalists, attorneys, and immigrant rights activists. Interviewing nearly 24 people, Amnesty International looked at cases in Texas, Arizona, and California from 2018 to 2019, where advocates, attorneys, and journalists were targeted, surveilled, and allegedly harassed by law enforcement.
This is a direct violation of the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the 14th Amendment, protecting freedom of speech, equality under the law, and protection from unlawful search and seizures and invasion of privacy.
Researchers found that Homeland Security and the Department of Justice often use a part of the U.S. Criminal Code, 1324, as a legal basis for targeting people who work with migrants. 1324 prohibits human smuggling into the U.S. and allows agents to arrest anyone who they suspect encourages an illegal crossing. Among its recommendations to the government, Amnesty International wants all prosecutions under 1324 to end, and for Congress to change the law to include a humanitarian exemption.
Anytime I cross an international border, I will be detained and deported back to the United States.
Erica Pinheiro works for El Otro Lado, which provides legal services for asylum seekers in Tijuana. But in January, she was denied entry into Mexico. 2 months later, she and other U.S. citizens learned they were listed in a secret government database uncovered by NBC7 Investigates. Still, she says she vows to keep fighting, despite the restrictions placed on her by her own government.
This is the civil rights moment of our generation, and history will judge those who don't care.
Last year,
I couldn't have said it better myself. And this is proof that just what I said, the FBI, the DOJ, Department of Homeland Security, all participate in secret government surveillance programs, period. If you're calling me a liar, you're calling NBC7 a liar and all these reporters that get paid to report. Come on, man, keep it real and accept the facts. It is what it is.
News for months, U.S. journalists and attorneys felt they were being sometimes targeted by their own government. And now leaked documents from a government source show their fears were warranted.
So these documents show federal agencies have been collecting and compiling detailed information on American citizens. NBC7 investigative reporter Mari Payton is here with more on this exclusive investigation. Mari? Mark Catherine, screenshots of the internal database were provided to NBC7 by a Homeland Security source. Individuals on the list include journalists, an attorney, and dozens of others labeled by the U.S. government as an organizer or instigator. They all have a connection to the migrant caravan at the San Diego-Mexico border. Customs and Border Protection did not deny the database exists and defended its use.